So, I mean, I'm gonna start off by saying I don't really know yet, but it does remind me of something that I read a while ago, which really had an effect on me. It's by this Mexican poet, Octavio Paz, in his book Labyrinth of Solitude. He writes, it's a book of essays, and some essays are about Mexican culture, but some are much more philosophical, and there's one line, I forget which chapter, it might be the chapter that's about solitude, where he writes about the moment when opposites cease to exist. So life and death become one, eternity and time become one. And this moment of like complete, you said it yourself before, surrender. I'm paraphrasing it because I don't remember exactly how he wrote it, but to me that's what I would want love to be, is that moment of just complete surrender where all opposites cease to exist. And yeah, so those are my thoughts on it.
My name is Daria, and I think love is a feeling, an aspiration, a hope, and I think it's a lot about softness for yourself and for others, and I guess discovering parts of yourself you didn't know by trying your best to take care of others. Yeah, I guess striving to protect others, trying to protect yourself, but not through hardness, but softness instead. Yeah.
I guess love to me is care and adoration and community. I think community is a big part of it. Always being there and like showing up for your loved ones. I mean, I don't know much about romantic love, but I know a lot about like familial and like platonic love. And I really cherish my friendships. I treat them like life partners, and not treating people as disposable. I think that's what love is. So
I think love is something that lights you up from the inside. It's a reason to wake up in the morning. It's a beautiful thing.
I think love is feeling kindness all around you and feeling supported and just being content waking up in the morning and going throughout your day and knowing that you're supported by someone or something.
I think love is, it's an expression, a state of consciousness, a feeling that exists within the gray lines of everything that you think you might know or understand. I feel as though love is the thing that you can't really define, because it's that variable, it's that unknown variable, that you don't necessarily have to understand your feelings or sentiment towards something, but when you love something, that is that unknown sort of motivation, that factor that pushes you to, continue to engage within, whatever it is that you're passionate about, or whoever it is that you might be passionate about. Love doesn't necessarily, can't be defined by any feeling that, you might be able to, attach to something, tangible. It's the most intangible thing I think that exists, really, and it's something that everybody's idea of love is different. But at the same time, again, it's also the one thing that we can't necessarily define by any feeling or emotion or prior conception. And I also don't think that my love for one thing is the same as my love for another thing. I think that it also varies. But whatever it is, that motivation to continue, again, like I said, to do or to be the best version of myself for somebody, or, just to continue to be committed to something. That unknown reason why is love. So, yeah.
I think love is the feeling that you get when you actually genuinely enjoy something or someone, whatever the case may be. Because when you think about love, you say, I love this food or I love this person. You think about your significant other. When you say you love them, there has to have been like some kind of bond established, some kind of relationship, some kind of connection, for you to accumulate that feeling of love. Because I feel like different things lead up to it, and it can be different for everyone. But love, for me, I guess, is when I genuinely enjoy doing something, whether that's with someone or doing something in general or eating something. We express love in different ways, for things, for people, for places even. And I think love is actually also really important. And so when you do develop that feeling, it's important to spread to everyone. And I love love.
Love is us just sitting on this bench, excited for this concert we're about to go to tonight. Sharing moments and laughter, living, laughing, and loving.
I came across this Instagram post about a quote about love, and it said, "For as long as I can remember, my every wish on 11/11, a shooting star, a birthday candle, a dandelion fluff, an eyelash, has always been about love." And I read that quote and I was like, wow, I feel like that's exactly what I'm always wishing for. And so I was wondering if that's a universal experience, if everyone's always wishing for that, or if there's something else out there. But that was what I was thinking about.
I actually have been speaking to you for quite a while now, and that I don't have an idea. I guess you can't define love in words, because love isn't a word. Love is a feeling. What you and me just shared is love. It's the fact that we're all here, and if we're open to it, maybe we could just share this connectivity. The connection is love. You don't have to be my friend. You don't have to be my boyfriend. You don't have to be my mother or father to share love. We're all already in love. It's whether or not we let ourselves feel it or not. It's the absence of fear. I guess this is what it is.
Love is being yourself.
To me, love is the willingness to give yourself to something wholeheartedly, just without fear, whether that's a person or a project or whatever passion you have in life. Yeah, that's love to me.
Love is a connection between two people, and from that connection comes loving that person and loving that connection between the two of you.
I think love to me, there's different forms, and I think, there's friendship love, there's relationships, there's hobbies, but kind of like what these all have in common is like happiness, and a sense of fulfillment that you get from it. And so, yeah, I think that love is kind of hard to define. I don't think that it's difficult to put into words, because it's a feeling, but I think it does exist. And, with love, I think comes negative emotions like pain, but it's out there. I think it's real.
I think love is showing up for people regardless of, or like making them a priority. Also respecting your place and knowing where you come from and having love for that place or not love. I don't know. I think it's just every day being happy with doing simple things and just being able to see all sides of a person. And accepting them and maintaining that acceptance. I think that's what love is.